You're listening to Author Conversations, the Stenhouse Publishers podcast. Zeroing In on Number and Operations by Linda Dacey and Ann Collins of Lesley University is our new series of math flip charts in the spirit of Janet Allen's Tools for Teaching Content Literacy. The four titles, grades 1-2, 3-4, 5-6, and 7-8, are aligned with the Common Core state standards and feature easy-to-use tools for teaching key concepts and addressing common misconceptions. Anne, the director of Lesley University's mathematics program, and Linda, professor of mathematics and education at Lesley University and author of several previous books on math, sat down with us recently to talk about what they believe zeroing in will accomplish for teachers. Linda speaks first.
Every teacher wants all of their students to be successful, and they struggle with those learners who are themselves struggling. But they're not clear exactly what to do or what the problem really is, what the idea is that's keeping that student from being able to have a full conceptual understanding. And right now what they're getting from their administrators are a lot of what they have to do. Be on this page, use these materials, as opposed to time to reflect on misconceptions and challenges. And so that's what we really want to do, is to help them think about what are the major ideas and what they need to do to help their students learn.
Right. And I think too often teachers teach in a vacuum and really are not fully aware of what's being taught in the grades that precede the grade they're teaching, or what is going to follow the grade in which they're teaching. And so they don't necessarily have a complete picture of how the misconceptions that a student may demonstrate in a particular grade play out in subsequent grades. And it's important for teachers to have that vertical view of K to 8 instruction so that they know where they fit in that sequence and why it's so important to intercede with students as soon as they start to show some type of a misunderstanding. Linda mentioned a minute ago about the need to differentiate, that students are not all in the same place at the same time, and to be able to have access to materials for those students that might need a little bit more practice on concepts that had been covered in previous grades is wonderful. But also there are a lot of students that need some kind of enrichment and enhancement, and to have access to the materials that would come in subsequent grades that is not taking material from their curriculum and pushing them ahead in a curriculum, but rather it's giving them an opportunity to do some activities and some rich problem solving that will enhance and deepen their understanding of what they're working on and keep them engaged and excited about the mathematics.
Well, one of the things that I think Ann and I had fun writing, the way in which we had fun writing, was really being able to take so many ideas that are available, that we use when we think about mathematics, and really narrow them down to those key ideas. And so I think it'll be helpful for teachers to have this really accessible, small amount of text that just focuses all these big things for them and says, here, this is what you need to do. This is what our students really, really need.
And I think we've given suggestions for some activities that teachers might not have thought about doing previously that we have found students really enjoy doing. And so it's going to just bring an enrichment to the classroom environment with different types of activities. And I can't help but reinforce what Linda was saying, just to have highlighted for the teachers the pivotal understandings that students need for each of these concepts is just truly probably the best thing that we can possibly give teachers. It's a gift to have it so explicit that they can look and say, these are the pivotal understandings that we need to encourage our students to develop a deep understanding of.
We've posted samples of Ann and Linda's Zeroing In series online at www.stenhouse.com. All flip charts are available individually for each pair of grades, as well as a full set of 4. Thanks for listening.